Hi, my name is Chifa Bahmid. Today, I would like to talk about what Julia delivered in her speech that she said it was a complex subject. The subject that called as inbound and outbound investment that delivered by Julia Rosenthal. It is actually a complicated subject, and it requires many understanding, like understanding of the legal environmental, understanding of what's happening politically, understanding of people interest, understanding of motivations. And yeah, that's why she said and she emphasized at the beginning that that is complex. And she delivered about what her father said to her, about what being her father's advices to her, which her father was a parliamentarian and a good speaker, a public speaker. Her father gave an old, or maybe we can say like wisdom advice to her, where when we want to make a speech, when we want to talk in front of people, we have to understand, or we have to notice some points. There are some points that important when we want to talk and when we want to be a good speaker. First is keep it short. Second, keep it to the point. Third, make sure what we say is essential. It is important to people now, and make sure that people not fall asleep when we talk in front of them. That's it. And after she talked about what advice that her father gave to her at the time, she said that she gives us an anecdote that tells us what she actually wanted to say. It is an anecdote of Albert Einstein, the one who dies, we know. And in her story, I want to keep it short. The story was talking about Albert Einstein that dies and went to heaven. When he was walking to the door of the heaven, the gate man, he said that Albert can't come in because he still needs because he has another dormitory that he had to went to meet the various people. And then Albert Einstein said that it's okay, he's not going to come into heaven right now, but he is going to meet that various people. When he opened the door and in one dormitory and he met people, he said that he introduced himself, and those people introduced their self too, and they said that they have different IQ. The first one has a very high IQ, which is 180, and the second one has 160. And also there is one guy that has a very, very low IQ. But what Albert Einstein said, Albert Einstein responds their statement about their IQ with a very wisdom way. Like he said, wow, it's amazing, we can talk about physics to the one that has a 160 IQ, and he said, amazing, we're going to talk about mathematics to the one that has 180 IQ, and to the one that has a very low IQ. Still, Albert said, well, it's amazing, we can talk about the interest of what's going on. That's what I heard from the enacted, and the enacted actually telling us something. It is like it tells us that we don't have to be economists to understand the economists, to join to the decision of the economics in government, in the system. And we don't have to be an economic like Julie to make economic decision, or to be considered to be understand economics and to know about economic. What we have to know, what we have to have is all we have to need is common sense. Common sense is really important. Like when we already have the common sense, we don't have to be economists, we don't have to be politicians to join and to take a part in decision making of economic, because we're talking about outbound and inbound investment. So we're talking about economic sector here, we're talking about economic part here. Economic is made out of many different parts, and if we have common sense, if we are guided by common sense, then decision will be good decision, and it will distract us. It will not give us disaster if we have the common sense. So the conclusion of the video, the conclusion of the what Julie already delivered to us is that when we want to take part, we want to join in a decision making, we don't have to be expert, like we don't have to be economists to make a decision, make an economic decision. We don't have to be that expert. All we have is common sense. All we need is common sense. That's all what I heard from the speech of Julie. Thanks for watching. Bye.